Salt, the necessary villain? We've all heard it. Salt is bad for you. Too much salt raises your blood pressure. These pronouncements make salt sound like a dietary villain. But before you throw out your salt shaker, let's dig a little deeper. Yes, overconsumption of anything can be unhealthy. It's true that excessive salt intake has been linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other health issues. But is salt really the villain it's made out to be? But salt, in moderation, is far from a villain. In fact, it plays a crucial role in our bodies. Sodium, a key component of salt, helps maintain fluid balance, supports nerve function, and aids in muscle contraction. It's an essential mineral, vital for our health and well-being. Without enough sodium, our bodies wouldn't function properly. We would experience symptoms like fatigue, headaches, and even more severe conditions like hyponatremia. Think of it like this. We need air to breathe, but too much oxygen can be toxic. Similarly, we need salt to live, but too much can be harmful. It's all about finding the right balance. Water is essential for life, but drinking gallons at once can disrupt the delicate balance within our bodies. Just as with water, the key with salt is moderation. Salt, like many things in life, is all about balance. It's not about eliminating it from our diets, but rather about consuming it in the right amounts. The recommended daily intake of salt is about 1 teaspoon or 2,300 milligrams of sodium. In this exploration of the amazing world of salt, we're going to debunk some common myths, uncover the historical significance of this humble mineral, and understand why it deserves a place at our tables, not in the culinary doghouse. Salt has been used for centuries, not just as a seasoning, but also as a preservative, a currency, and even a symbol of hospitality. From the ancient salt trade routes that connected civilizations to the diverse ways different cultures incorporate salt into their cuisines, this mineral has a rich and fascinating history. So let's take a journey through time and across the globe to discover the true story of salt. By the end of this exploration, you'll see that salt is not just a necessary villain, but a vital and valuable part of our lives. Salt's importance throughout history is undeniable. For centuries it was a highly prized commodity, even sparking wars and shaping trade routes. Think about it. Before refrigeration, salt was essential for preserving food, preventing spoilage, and enabling our ancestors to survive long winters or journeys. Roman soldiers received part of their pay in salt, giving us the word salary. Controlling salt production meant controlling a vital resource, granting power and influence. Across cultures, salt became intertwined with traditions, rituals, and even superstitions. Let's set the record straight. Salt isn't a spice we sprinkle on for added flavor, it's a mineral, just like calcium or iron, crucial for our bodies to function correctly. Chemically known as sodium chloride, salt is abundant in nature, found in seawater, salt lakes, and underground deposits. This simple compound with its crystalline structure plays a much more significant role in our health than we often realize. It's not about the taste alone, it's about the science behind it. Ever wonder why sports drinks emphasize electrolytes? Because these minerals, including sodium from salt, are lost through sweat. Electrolytes regulate fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions, making them crucial for athletes and everyday folks alike. Imagine your body as an intricate electrical system. Electrolytes are the conductors, ensuring smooth transmission of signals throughout your nervous system. Without enough sodium, these signals get scrambled, leading to fatigue, muscle cramps, and even more serious health issues. Section 5. Beyond taste buds. Salt's unsung roles. Besides its electrolyte prowess, salt plays a vital role in digestion. It stimulates saliva production, aiding the breakdown of food in our mouths. In the stomach, salt helps create hydrochloric acid, essential for digesting proteins and absorbing nutrients. Furthermore, salt contributes to blood pressure regulation, though this is where the too much salt caution comes into play. Our kidneys work diligently to maintain sodium balance. However, excessive salt intake can disrupt this balance, potentially leading to elevated blood pressure in some individuals. Section 6. Hold the salt, a recipe for trouble. While we often hear about the dangers of excessive salt intake, salt deficiency is a real and often overlooked problem. It's essential to remember that our bodies need sodium to function. Just like a car can't run without oil, our bodies can't operate optimally without sufficient salt. Restricting salt too drastically can lead to an imbalance, throwing off the delicate equilibrium within. Section 7. Deficiency dilemmas. When less isn't more. Salt deficiency, also known as hyponatremia, can manifest in various ways. Early signs often include fatigue, lethargy, and muscle cramps. As the deficiency worsens, headaches, nausea, and confusion can set in. In severe cases, hyponatremia can lead to seizures, coma, and even be life-threatening. Athletes, individuals on restrictive diets, and those with certain medical conditions are particularly susceptible to hyponatremia. It's a reminder that while moderation is key, completely eliminating salt from our diets can be just as harmful as overdoing it. Section 8. Striking the balance salt consumption guidelines. So, how much salt is just right? The American Heart Association recommends adults consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, ideally aiming for less than 1,500 milligrams for most adults. Keep in mind that this includes sodium from all sources, not just the salt shaker. Processed foods, restaurant meals, and even bread often contain hidden sodium. Reading nutrition labels and making informed choices can help you keep your salt intake in check. Section 9. Smart choices. Navigating the salty supermarket aisles. These days, the supermarket salt aisle resembles a gourmet spice rack. Pink Himalayan salt, black lava salt, smoked sea salt, the options seem endless. You might even find salts infused with exotic flavors like truffle or citrus. While these varieties can add interesting flavor dimensions to your dishes, it's important to understand their true value. At the end of the day, they're all still salt. The primary component remains sodium chloride, regardless of the color or origin. Don't be swayed by fancy marketing or health halos. Many of these salts are marketed with claims of additional minerals or health benefits. However, when it comes to sodium content, a pinch of pink Himalayan salt is virtually the same as a pinch of regular table salt. The trace minerals in gourmet salts are often present in such small amounts that they don't significantly impact your health. Focus on overall sodium intake rather than getting caught up in gourmet trends. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, with an ideal limit of 1,500 milligrams for most adults. Instead of focusing on the type of salt, consider how much you're using. A teaspoon of any salt contains about 2,300 milligrams of sodium. Look for low-sodium options and try to incorporate more fresh, unprocessed foods into your diet. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains naturally contain less sodium. Enhance the flavor of your meals with herbs, spices, and other seasonings that don't add sodium. Experiment with garlic, lemon juice, and fresh herbs like basil and cilantro. By making mindful choices and being aware of your sodium intake, you can enjoy flavorful meals without compromising your health. Remember, it's not just about the type of salt, but how much you use and the overall quality of your diet. Section 10. Sea salt versus table salt, debunking the gourmet myth. The sea salt is healthier myth is just that, a myth. While sea salt often boasts a more complex flavor profile due to trace minerals, its sodium content is comparable to table salt. Table salt undergoes more processing to remove impurities and often contains added iodine. Iodine is an essential mineral crucial for thyroid hormone production, which regulates metabolism and other vital bodily functions. If you opt for sea salt, ensure you're getting enough iodine from other sources like dairy products or iodized salt. Section 11. Salting your food, a pinch of wisdom. Salt, like many things in life, is best enjoyed in moderation. This simple mineral has been a cornerstone of human civilization for thousands of years. From ancient salt roads to modern kitchens, salt has played a crucial role in our diets and cultures. Don't be afraid to season your food with a pinch of salt. A small amount can elevate the flavors of your dishes, making them more enjoyable and satisfying. Whether you're a home cook or a professional chef, the right amount of salt can make all the difference. It enhances flavors, makes healthy meals more palatable, and contributes to our overall well-being. Salt can bring out the natural flavors of vegetables, meats, and grains, turning a simple meal into a culinary delight. It's not just about taste, it's about making nutritious food more appealing. Just remember to be mindful of your overall sodium intake. While salt is essential, too much can lead to health issues like high blood pressure. It's important to strike a balance and be aware of how much salt you're consuming daily. Choose unprocessed foods whenever possible. Fresh fruits and vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains naturally contain less sodium than processed foods. By opting for these healthier choices, you can better control your salt intake and read nutrition labels carefully. Many packaged foods contain hidden sodium, even those that don't taste particularly salty. By understanding the labels, you can make more informed decisions about what you eat. By understanding the science behind this humble mineral, we can appreciate its role in our diet and health. Salt is not just a seasoning, it's a vital nutrient that our bodies need to function properly. We can break free from the fear-mongering and appreciate salt for what it is, an essential ingredient for a healthy and flavorful life. From sea salt to Himalayan pink salt, each type offers unique flavors and benefits. Embrace the variety and enjoy the richness that salt brings to your meals.